Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 5th, 2022. This is for Cancer. This is going to be your last shuffle here. All right, let's see what we've got here. Oops, two cards want to come out. And we have creative endeavor. What was that? Optimism. So I think that there was a need to just note that. The creative endeavor and fear at the bottom. So this definitely would say that you may... It's like hard to be the one to start something or to initiate something, and may be difficult and to make things up as you go, kind of thing. I wonder what this creative endeavor would be, because it could be very artistic. Oh, okay. There's an energy of the past causing a lot of fear, that maybe when you were maybe younger, you felt confident about something. Now it could be confidence in, like, when a creative endeavor comes up, as you see, there's books, there's a camera, there's a art, musical instruments, there's artistic tools, there's paintbrush, easel, canvas, a nice scenery. There may be something about beauty, or something about just something about beauty that maybe you were involved in, that you wanted to continue to pursue. And this could be something where this would be about a confidence building thing. So this could be about beauty, luxury, Queen of Pentacles and King of Wands, right? But in the past, you may have been obsessed about something when it came to it. Let's see, what in the world? There was a need to change with something, like maybe a fad or something, or a trend, and there was a need to change and do something a little differently here. And but it looked like maybe you, in the past, you were stuck on one thing. You know how, like, colors change, with the seasons. Like, oh, last year it was pumpkin spice orange, and this year it's this, that, and a third, right? You were probably stuck on a certain thing that wasn't quote unquote the fad. And so things did not go according to plan. And so now you're like, you have an opportunity to do something, and you have to change. You may have to tweak a few things. As things change, so should your perspective and your product, or something like that. And the fear is that it will happen, the same thing will happen to you again. And it may be an obsessive fear. It may be something that really has crippled you, blocked you. And the thing that blocks you mostly is being able to see the past from the standpoint of, it's like a history lesson. It's more so like, look at the timeline and look at how things happen. Like it's time for you to step outside of your situation and look at it from a standpoint of, like, talk about yourself or your product or whatever it is that you're doing. Talk about it in third person, like, Cancer, it went to the store. Cancer bought a product. Cancer did this. It's like, look at it from that point, so that you can see the actual breakdown of what needs to change in whatever plan that you had going on. King of Wands would signify to me that this was something that was a very good investment, and Queen of Pentacles as well. Like, it was great. It seemed like you were in charge of what you, if you weren't at the time, right now, the potential for whatever it is you're doing, you could be in charge. It's a conservative idea, something that will definitely, with the Queen of Pentacles, definitely take you to the next level. And then you have Hanged Man and the Wheel. Things are turning in your favor, right? There's a need to just see it differently. There's a need for you not to be focused on one thing, or focused on the blockages, focused on what could go wrong. Because the Devil and the Hermit is like looking back going, oh, this and that could be wrong, and that could be this and that. And they're just like, stop focusing on that, really. Intuition and look at this. Intuition and manifestation is about seeing slow and steady, that this is slowly and steadily that you got to this point in the Chariot here. Knight of Pentacles in the Chariot, right? This is saying that you are on this path of success. And I think naturally you feel it. You feel like if you go in this direction, or like, say you are wanting to start a business or do something that is in beauty or about confidence building for someone, like, it could be anything really. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she is all about luxury. She's like, what feather? I want the best one. I want something that's colorful and fluffy, kind of thing. And the King of Wands is like, does it make you feel like you're on top of the world though, kind of thing. So this would be whatever it is, right? And a creative endeavor would be something that you made with your two hands, or it could be something that you created, or a vision of yours that you are making real with the intuition and manifestation. And they're talking about whatever it is that you want can actually is coming. It's actually going to be something that you can bank on, right? But it took a while. It may have taken a very long while, but they're saying it's worth the time and worth the effort, worth the investment. So you have Ascended Masters, Knight of Swords, and the Emperor. You have learned to speak with authority. You've learned to know what you're talking about. You've learned to be that person that is like, I know what you know what I mean? I know what I'm talking about. And this is about knowing what you're talking about to the point where anybody could ask you on the fly. They could wake you up in the middle at 3 o'clock in the morning and be like, tell me about your business. And you're like, well, it's a blah, 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 blah. These are the colors, chartreuse, and this, that, and the third. You know what you're talking about, they're saying here. That you've gained so much wisdom in whatever this is, whatever it is that you like to do. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be beauty. I'm just saying that it could be because of the fact of this energy. But this could be something where you created a new way to whatever this is, this gives people power, or this makes things more convenient for them. And so it doesn't have to be anything like that. I just gave those examples. It is also something innovative and different, that you give a different spin on something, whatever it is. And they're telling you that you could be very successful because you know what you're talking about. I mean, it took a while. The Knight of Pentacles always knows what he's talking about. But they're saying that you're manifesting something. But the fear is that it's coming from a place of focusing on what could go wrong more than anything else. Not looking back and saying, all the things that went right, and the things that went wrong, look at it as a lesson. Look at it as a tool to be able to make things where it'll be successful. Like you could turn the wheel. They're telling you can actually turn the wheel by looking back and going, well, back then I was stubborn about one thing, and it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Or maybe someone else, you're watching other people do something similar and they don't make it. And so now you're like obsessed about, you know what, things may not work out for me. No, focus on tweaking the things that didn't go right, and you'll see things happen for you. This is promising, very nice. Okay, you have Capricorn, you have Virgo, Pisces, another Cancer, or this all could be you, and we have Aries here. Okay, doesn't have to be these signs. They could be in your chart, but you could be dealing with them. And so we also have, we said Aries. Okay, we said Aries and Capricorn. That's what we see here. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.